I'm Mike Dunn from Vintage German Motorcycles here in Riverside, California. Today we're going to talk about Phil Richter's original 1938 BMW R51. This bike was purchased from England by Phil, and it came from the second owner, who is Stanley Garland out of the UK. Stanley's 88 years old today. Phil got this bike and sent it to us and asked that we put it back as original as possible. So what we've done is stripped chrome where chrome didn't need to be, added black oxide where black oxide didn't need to be, and we started going through the whole bike to put it back to as original, unrestored condition as possible. Some of the interesting things to point out on it are the original DRP marked mufflers on both sides. It's marked DRP. The frame retains the original paint still has the original fender clips that hold the wire that run back to the original JN7 Bosch taillight. The bike also retains the original license plates that were issued to it from the UK. Some of the cool things about it is this original BMW Club of the UK on the fender. What they had done was put that roundel on there, and then they cut off the existing rack. So this was one thing we decided to leave on the bike, was leave the rack off and keep the original BMW Club emblem. If you go through the bike and start looking at everything, you'll notice it still has the original Amol carbs on here, which is really nice. The original battery straps, the correct battery box for the bike, original foot shifter rubber, original foot peg rubber. Everything inside the bike still even retains some of the original CAD. There's traces of CAD still on this. The original petcock, the correct fuel lines with the correct ferrules, the correct spark plug wires and spark plug caps. The tank has a nice original look to it still, with nice worn stripes on it. If you look at it, you'll see that the paint is in pretty good shape still for being a 1938. If you look on top of the handlebars, a lot of the controls still retain the original chrome. One thing on an R5, an R6, and an R51 is that these were actually chrome, and you can still see some of that on this bike today. This is one of the original cloth cables still on the bike, and it worked and we left it alone. All the other cables that are on here are cloth and they're newer, and this is what we've done. We've made them roughed up a looking to make them match the bike. The original Boss EAS 170 headlight, a really nice headlight with a lot of nice wear on it. The original Weigel Taco to 160, completely restored and works perfect. If you come down and look at the forks, nice original paint running down the forks, along with the wheels, incredibly nice wheels. And one of the coolest things about it is the front license plate. Like I said before, this plate has the original registration on it. What we've done was, instead of trying to repaint the whole plate brand new again, we only touched up where there was white left over. So we went back to just where there was white and left it on there. And that's one of the things that we did for the bike to maintain the originality of it. On the front is the original glass and the original headlight ring on the Bosch EAS 170 light. It even retains the original frame badge on the front, and it's marked 1938. That is a really, really nice example of an original frame badge.